What did I get myself into? Jay, for this family, it was a move-in week for a mother and her 3 kids. You can still see the boxes, the move-in boxes, the toys, even the paint that they're going to use on their wall. But after last night's storms, they're going to have to call another place their home. A few years ago, it was condemned and closed. Right where I'm standing is going to be a 53-story skyscraper. It's the Energy Tower. But many believe physical force and discipline go hand in hand. The man behind this camera goes by Jerry, the dash cam driver. And when we were looking this guy up, we found that Jerry isn't alone. Turns out the best witness to bad driving has a record button. This program is used to better educate students as they make their career choices. But take it from me, this California trip was far from a vacation.
Get off the bus! Get off the bus!
It all starts with a warm welcome.
Every time I say something, you respond. Do you understand? Sure.
Teachers with the Educators Workshop take the place of a recruit to get an idea of what their students will go through in the process of becoming a Marine.
You need to move with speed and intensity everything you do. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
It's that easy. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Garcia? Here, sir.
Proctor County ISD Assistant Superintendent Roy Garcia, this is a teaching tactic, one to which he was not accustomed.
Generally, like a principal, you're used to telling people what to do and maybe yelling at a kid or two or raising your voice, and now somebody's raising it at you.
Drag her back.
We too joined in on the training, from physical tests
Get it straight back.
to mental obstacle courses.
Jump, 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 jump.
Unlike our group, mistakes are not tolerated for these recruits preparing for combat. If you touch the ground or the red, you're dead. To simulate death, you're gonna have to grab these ammo cans here and walk all the way over there and then all the way back. That was not fun.
Let's go.
The hardest lesson, the bayonet course. Wearing heavy gear, we clumsily crawled through the sand,
Hurry up.
tried our luck on a rope bridge, and faced the enemy. But these obstacles are something a recruit must learn to do. And do well. It didn't take long for us to realize that this is not for everyone.
It's shocking, you know, because you don't know exactly what's going to be the next step when you get there.
You can kind of get a sense, just a small taste of what they go through.
By midweek, we asked ourselves a question that most likely crossed the minds of every recruit. What did I get myself into? And just when we thought it was over, we took aim at being good shots at the same range some of the best marksmen in the world were made. Because first and foremost, every Marine is a rifleman.
This is college, but it's a different kind of college.
Marines say the target is to give a new perspective to the educators who can inform their students with this experience.
And for this Educators Workshop, I get a chance to thank, the teachers and the principals of the schools who teach these young men and women what it means to serve selflessly and sacrifice.
When they come back, they're different young men. And now I see how.
I'm reading them. Lies, cheats, or compromises.
There are leaders in the community now, and you can tell as soon as they're done with this.
As tiring as it looks, we only went through a small percentage of the 3-month training process. But it was enough to understand the transformation, which started with the first step on the yellow footprints. Beginning a journey only the best will finish. Tomorrow night on CBS 7 News at 10.
Run!
We'll take you through the final challenge before these recruits can call themselves United States Marines. We caught up with a local recruit and his family to get their story. For your special report, I'm Jennifer Samp, CBS 7 News. I'm reporting to you from downtown West. It's about a mile away north from the plant. Now, the businesses here received a lot of damage. Take a look at the boarded up windows. But a lot of businesses tell us that they're staying open in order to help the people of this town.
And it seems like the more you get people, the more we get in.
Maria Galvan has spent the past 17 years building relationships, a business, and a life in the town of West.
Family. It's family. What this town is, family.
She started this downtown thrift shop from nothing. And after the blast, she thought she lost everything.
I was just shocked. I mean, it was just like a nightmare. I mean, it's just devastating. I mean, I still can't. I cannot. I'm not here.
Not knowing what to say, but focused on what to do, Maria refused to close her shop despite the damage.
Every one of these stains in the ceiling were on the floor.
She opened her doors to all evacuees in need of toiletries and clothing, all without charge.
We got like dishes, pots and pans, a few pots and pans.
The acts of kindness does not stop at Maria. Local churches are opening their doors to evacuees for a warm place to sleep. Companies donated their heavy equipment for cleanup.
We have baby beds.
Maria says she didn't know the true meaning of community until now.
It's scary, but it's hard, but I've got to do this to help the people out.
And from clothing to food, there's help coming from all angles. And as high-spirited as many of these volunteers seem to be, they're still waiting for information coming from loved ones who were involved in the blast and are not accounted for. Reporting from West, Jennifer Samp, CBS 7 News.
This is CBS 7 News at 10. Your eye on West Texas.
Lost work, lost money, and lost everything.
Normal weather suddenly turned severe in the blink of an eye as a West Texas family may have to start from scratch following storms earlier this week. Some residents say the destruction was comparable to the aftermath of a tornado. CBS 7's Jennifer Samp has been out in West Odessa talking to those residents, some of whom lost their homes completely. She joins us live from the most severely hit location with the very latest. Jennifer?
Jay, I spoke with many West Odessans out here who say they're used to the West Texas winds, but they have never seen anything like last night's storms. With winds so strong, it flattened this home right behind me. The sound of twisted metal in the wind breaks the silence in this West Odessa neighborhood. The family of this home was about to move in this week. The paint for the walls never used and moving boxes were never opened. The once future home transformed into a vacant lot. This is a newly developed area here in West Odessa where a lot of people are just moving in or making additions to their homes. For this homeowner, a lot of work went in vain.
Lost work, lost money, and lost everything.
Just down the street, Pedro Cruz and his family are separating what building materials they can still salvage.
I'm going to have to buy again lumber so I can start building up right here.
The winds peeled off the roof of their home addition. Pedro says thousands of dollars worth of lumber and tools are gone.
It lasted about like 5 minutes, I think. My wife was yesterday trying to close that door. My wife and the kid, but the wind was so hard. It was just pushing on it.
They're also picking up debris blown in from other homes.
Fences were broken. This happened in the back. Trailer pieces were in the back also.
Everybody's still safe. Yeah, nobody got hurt, nothing like that.
Now Pedro, along with his neighbors, are rebuilding from the ground up in hopes it'll never happen again. Now, I've spoke with many residents out here who were complaining about not having electricity. I spoke with Encore officials who say, as of tonight, they are 100% back on. For now, live in West Odessa, Jennifer Samp, CBS 7 News.